My name is Walensky, and I'm a physician scientist here at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in Boston, and I also work as a research investigator in the area of pediatric oncology and developmental therapeutics. I worked in a laboratory where the major focus was designing next-generation small molecule chemotherapies that would have the same potency in targeting leukemias, but to try to diminish the toxicities. And that was really my first introduction to this kind of area of applying chemistry to cancer biology and to try to make futures better for cancer patients. So my lab in particular works on taking advantage of the natural handshakes between proteins and asks what's allowing that handshake to occur. And when we have a handshake that represents a bad deal, we want to develop a drug that prevents those two hands from shaking. We look at the interface between proteins and say, what enables that piece of Lego to fit so snugly into the other? Then we could develop reagents to try to separate those things apart. And for this particular grant, we're very focused on acute myeloid leukemia, because this is one of the leukemias that is very hard to treat. Our job is to go in there and let that protein run free and do what it's meant to do. The amount of investment that we put into scientific research for children, trying to bridge the gap in the pace of research between adult cancers and childhood cancers. So these are endpoints that affect whether a children's going to see their future or whether they're not. These are big, important things. You realize that essentially a diagnosis of cancer in a child is like a bomb dropping on the home of the family, and you learn what it is about people and about children that enables them to process that and then to pick themselves up and fight. And being their partner in that fight has changed my whole life, because you realize that the threat of a life being taken away is all-consuming, both for the child and for the family. This is about identifying what the real problems are and then staying laser focused on that, not for a year, not for 2 years, but for the long haul. And the reason is that you're trying to make a difference for patients today and tomorrow. What will the day be like when there's no more pediatric cancer? That's the most carefree day that we will ever have. It's a day where your hopes will be realized and your dreams will be fulfilled, and every child's future will be reached, not in reach, but reached.